Hey y'all. I think it's kind of obvious I've avoided making this video. I think I've avoided making a lot of videos in the past few months, if I'm gonna be quite honest with you. My sister told me she thinks I need to be more vulnerable on my channel, which I think is kind of funny because I feel like I have shared quite a bit, and there is that strange like parasocial relationship where I guess in a way like I want to share as much as possible, but also, you know, I have technically no obligation to do so, but I hate that because that sounds so negative and harsh. But I guess I just want to explain why I'm not really doing my usual like Christmassy fun content right now, why I'm not doing vlogmas, why every upload has just been sporadic. And the truth is that it's just really freaking hard for me right now. Honestly, I was kind of thinking about it yesterday, and it could be kind of summed up in some sort of quarter life crisis, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. I just turned 26. I completely changed my life in the last few months, and I have been vague about that, but like the synopsis of that whole scenario was that I ended a very long relationship, 6.5 years. And at the exact same time, I also moved out of my apartment, moved out of state, road tripped back home, lived nomadically all summer long, and then ended up in Salt Lake City, Utah about 2 months ago. So sometimes I like sit back and I'm like, Taylor, why is this so hard for you right now? Like, what the heck is wrong? You love YouTube. You love making content. You love fucking Christmas. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so crass. Why is this so difficult for you? But then, like, I take a step back and I'm like, holy fucking guacamole. It's been a goddamn year. And every once in a while, like, you're just going to have those off times. And the truth of the matter is that this holiday season just does not feel as bright and sparkly as it normally does for me. That's not to say that I can't turn a new leaf and have an amazing Christmas time with my family and enjoy the holidays and whatnot, but I think it would be sincerely disingenuous if I was just like slapping a band-aid on my problems and calling it a day. And another manifestation of that, I guess, is my lack of merch this year. Normally it is my thing to do Christmas merch. It's like one of my absolute favorite things, to work with an amazing designer, edit everything together, like come up with these concepts and send them all out into the world as like my little tiny babies. But that didn't even feel genuine to me because it felt like for the first time, like that would have been like a cash grab. Like I was just doing it to do it, not because it was something I genuinely wanted to do. This sucks. I hate talking about this. This is important though, because I think the entire time I've made content, I've made a very conscious effort to try and always show a positive side of things on my channel. And I think that's fun and that's great. I hope to make fun and great content. However, there comes a point where there is dishonesty in that, and I can't continue to just pretend that my whole life is just flowers and roses. And that's not to say I was pretending before, but I think I can't continue the way I had been without being honest here and there. And I struggle with that because I don't want to act as if I'm complaining. I don't want to sound ungrateful or that my life is so difficult when there's so many more bigger important things going on. But I do think acknowledging that your mental health can sometimes just be in the gosh damn gutter is fucking normal. Like, it is normal to have off years. It's normal to be feeling a lot of different things I've never felt before, based off of the year that I've had. There was like that TikTok trend of you telling January you where you are at now in your life. And to be honest, I feel like I could win that trend because pretty much everything in my freaking life has changed. I also think something I've been grappling with is my relationship with fitness. I think when I first started my channel, my relationship with health and wellness was not well. It was very much focused on how I wanted my body to look, how little space I could take up in the world, and almost being obsessed with working out in a very unhealthy sense. Since then, and hopefully in a very good way, I mean, it's been 3+ years since I started my channel, I've hopefully kind of developed a little bit more of a healthy relationship with working out and eating well. And I think as a result of that, it's changed a lot of the ways that I want to approach my content. So that does always like pose a a problem in my mind of making sure I'm delivering content to you that you want to see that is also still in line with these values that I have that I think have changed in a really positive way. But I don't want you to come to my channel only for clickbaity before and after videos because maybe that was what you subscribed for. But now I'm understanding health and wellness from such a better, more wholesome perspective. I know that there are so many creators that have gone through different shifts in their niches and whatnot. And to be honest, it's really freaking hard and difficult because people want to follow you for what they followed you for to begin with. So just all of a sudden shifting that and taking away content that maybe you've enjoyed can be really freaking difficult. But I would 1,000,000% rather upload content that I am proud of and that I can stand behind and that I feel passionate about than make these clickbaity videos that are oftentimes just like straight up lies or unethical even in a sense. I've also shared this before, but when I decided to move to Salt Lake, I made a very conscious decision that I needed to get out of my apartment more. And a lot of that is basically because I have been employed by myself, so to speak. I work for myself for the past 3 years. And I didn't realize up until a few months ago how much that had impacted me because I don't have that built-in community that comes with working in an office. Even if you work from home for a company, you still have coworkers. And since I don't really have coworkers, I didn't realize that I was so desperately missing that aspect of the workforce. So when I moved here, I really wanted to get just like a part-time job that would throw me into the community. Maybe I'd meet more locals. Maybe I would just have some really cool coworkers that I could bond with and connect with, a new way to get outside my comfort zone. So I've done that. And I've actually applied to 2 part-time jobs. I've already secured one, which is really cool. I'll be working at a fitness studio, which is, I think, par for the course. And another cool one that I'm manifesting into the universe right now, so wish me luck. But of course, as a result of that, that means like taking not a step back necessarily from YouTube, but just delegating my responsibilities into different little categories. But I really don't think that's going to change things all that much because I have already done that, so to speak, in the last few months. I used to be uploading 2 to 3 times a week. Right now it's about 1 time per week if I'm lucky. And truly that's just dependent on how honestly my mental health is doing and if I can sit in front of a camera and be proud enough of something enough to upload it, if that makes sense. So hopefully that sounds somewhat natural. I mean, I think with this like perhaps quarter life crisis, it is normal to have shifts in my interests or shifts in my creativity. And if that means doing YouTube part-time instead of full-time like I had been, then maybe that's what's best for me right now. I don't feel like I want to step away from this anytime soon, but I don't think it would have been beneficial to my mental health if I was doing Vlogmas like I had done last year. Last year, I think I did the 12 days of Twistmas and I uploaded 12 videos in a row every single day for 12 days. That was a lot of work. It was just me and my editor, Amanda. She crushed it. Absolutely could not have done it without her. But sometimes I just don't know how people do it. And this is my favorite time of year. And I've always said that I never want working extraordinarily hard to take away from that enjoyment of this season because it's just meant to be joyous and fun. But the reality is that there's just a lot of hard things going on right now in my life and honestly in the world and even in so many of my friends' lives. I've had so many personal conversations with friends and family that have shared in this narrative that they're also going through a really difficult time right now. And I just oftentimes have realized how difficult it is to just slap on a smile and ignore real life problems. So in lieu of doing Vlogmas, I'm trying to do a lot better job this holiday season of being truly in the spirit of the holidays, in that I'm trying to give back and volunteer and help my community as much as possible. I think that is a lot more beneficial to the world than a silly little YouTube channel. And I'd like to hopefully encourage you to do the same if you're able to help out your community in any way this holiday season, or just I don't know, pass on a nice message of love to somebody that you've been meaning to reach out to. Just do something like in the spirit of the holidays. That will benefit you and other people so much better than watching silly videos of me shopping at Target for holiday decorations. That would be fun. But I'm just saying, probably a little bit better for humanity. If you'd like, we can make this comment section a place of suggestions, recommendations. I did last year a highlight for different nonprofits and charities every single video on my channel during Vlogmas, Twistmas, and I highlighted different charities that I thought just were inspiring to me. You had all submitted them in like a Google Doc form, but if you just want to leave your organization in the comments below, maybe just explaining what it is that your organization does or what they might need this holiday season, or just like spreading the word, because oftentimes I do hear that these organizations get so much love right now, and then all of a sudden it's like January and crickets. So if you want to share information just for your organization down the line, or just to spread the word, do it in the comments below. Send some love to some people, and I hope you don't hate me for just kind of taking this Twistmas season off. I would love to be uploading on a much better schedule, and I have some content ideas in store, but give me some grace and let me know also what you want to see from me, because that can be really helpful. I turned my car off and it's effing cold outside, so I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really sorry. Please don't be mad at me, but I wish you and your family and your loved ones a tremendous and joyous and wonderful holiday season. Thank you for being you. Thank you for supporting me. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one.